I had an early meeting today, and I was crazy late, stressed out, and I didn't have time for coffee. It was devastating. Am I addicted? Yes, but that's okay. It's celebrated. But it felt like someone was celebrating inside my head by playing the drums inside my skull. It is sad that I'm so dependent on caffeine, but I need it, and it's okay. It's allowed. We are all coffee junkies everywhere we go. It's legal, socially acceptable. We are allowed to be addicted. Businesses know it. Production is tracked on the TPS reports. And coffee is production jet fuel. It's why they put coffee machines all over the office, promoting their employees to get their fix. They might as well just set up IV stations and pump it into our veins. Caffeine is the most incredible discovery of all time. It's like a cheat code in life. Most good things aren't allowed, but caffeine is. But how did this come to be? Most addictions are shunned and looked down upon. And why is caffeine the world's most popular addiction? And why is it so accepted and encouraged almost? Well, according to legend, the story begins in Ethiopia around the 9th century with a goat herder named Cowdy. Cowdy noticed his goats acting weird, prancing around. They're usually low energy and calm as can be. But after munching on some red berries from a certain plant, that all changed. He was curious, so he tried the berries himself and was hit with a burst of energy that sent him prancing around like his goats. And his sour mood lifted. Caffeine was discovered. The first credible data about coffee comes from about the 15th century. Yemeni traders brought these berries from Ethiopia, and the monks began consuming the stimulant, which helped them stay awake during their prayers and meditation. So I guess they were just sleeping before they discovered coffee. During the 15th century, coffee spread to the Middle East, where it became a staple in social life. Coffee houses sprang up all over the place, where people could chat, share ideas, and gossip, just like in Friends. But not everyone liked it. Sultan Murad IV tried to ban coffee after his brother was allegedly killed by coffee drinkers. Sounds a little fishy to me, but anyone caught drinking coffee was beaten for the first offense. Can you believe that? Can you imagine that today? There's people getting beat up at Starbucks for drinking coffee. Wild. If they were caught for a second offense, they were put into a leather bag and tossed in the Bosphorus Strait. Sounds like a really good guy. So the magic behind coffee's power is caffeine, obviously. But did you know the stimulant can be found in over 60 plants? Caffeine blocks adenosine, a chemical in our brain that makes us sleepy, effectively tricking us into feeling alert and alive. I'm fooled every morning. Ignorance is bliss. But caffeine is more than just a pick-me-up. Studies suggest that moderate caffeine consumption can improve mood, boost metabolism, and even lower the risk of certain diseases. No wonder people don't just drink coffee, they have a passionate relationship with it. We've all seen those t-shirts and mugs saying, "But first, coffee," or "Coffee because murder is wrong." Because let's face it, coffee is first in the order of operations for life. But why is coffee so popular? Caffeine consumption is no joke. The world consumes over 2.25 billion cups of coffee every day. It's the original gateway drug into adulthood. Consumers spent over $110 billion on coffee in 2022. Everyone wants to be alert. But just because it makes you alert, why is it so addictive? The answer is its ability to trigger dopamine release, giving you that oh-so-satisfying feeling of reward. But over time, your body actually builds up a tolerance, meaning you need more caffeine to get the same effect. And of course that's the case, right? Anything good has a catch. Skip your morning cup and you might find yourself suffering from caffeine withdrawal, a headache, irritability, and a general sense that the world is ending. And let's not pretend caffeine addiction is all rainbows and espresso shots. I wish. There are additional downsides. Consuming too much caffeine can lead to jitters, anxiety, insomnia, and the uncomfortable sensation of your heart tap dancing inside your chest. And it's time-consuming going to the coffee shop, and quite expensive for all those fancy lattes. But those are weak negatives. Caffeine remains the MVP of addictions. It's not going anywhere. It's a socially accepted addiction with no real stigma. You're not seen as a caffeine junkie. You're just a busy professional, a student burning the midnight oil, or a parent running on empty, you know? And you know what else makes caffeine the greatest addiction in the world? It's not just the kick that it gives us. It's the culture, the community, It's the other junkies just like you. The comfort found in that warm cup. And you heard me. I said warm, not cold coffee, you heathens. You know who you are. So are you addicted? Definitely I am, I admit it. But with all the benefits that caffeine brings, it's an addiction that most people are happy to live with. Here's to the world's favorite crutch. May your cup always be full. Thanks for watching.